Hey guys, sorry I'm making this a little bit late. Um, Obviously it's been crazy. I had more midterms and stuff last week. I had a test the Monday after spring break and I didn't really study for it, but I made a C and I made 98 on a paper, and I think that's really positive because um, another place that I was looking for balance was in my school, especially since, in the past I had a lot of trouble like getting to class all the time, and I was kind of like a BC student, and this semester I'm basically on track to make all A's and a couple B's, and I'm in 18 hours, so that's super helpful. Um this week it's talks about like religious and spiritual beliefs. I think that balance is really tied into my spirituality because I consider myself an agnostic. I personally feel that God exists and I have a connection to God, but I don't really know exactly what that means, and I don't really know how I can grow that connection. And I think that achieving balance in my life is one way that I can do that, especially through like yoga or meditation. Um, I wish I had it on me right now, but I just bought this book at Barnes and Noble. I think that people are going to think it's kind of weird, but it's called Think Yourself Thin, and it deals with self hypnosis, where you kind of like breathe in and breathe out, and then you read. It's like 4 pages of different lines, and it's different stuff like um, talking about like your perspective, like you can do it, and also talking about how like valuing yourself and like finding worth in yourself. And I really like it because I don't believe really in like dieting. Like if you go on like the Atkins diet and you lose a bunch of weight, when you get off the Atkins diet, you're going to want like bread every day for 5 months. Um, my mom put me on my first diet when I was probably about 8 years old, and um, when I was 13, just was really negative environment, just really always talking about my weight and that kind of thing. And looking back, I see that like I really wanted to lose weight and I really wanted to like find a diet that would work for me, but I never did. And I still haven't. But what I have found that's worked for me, and I don't know if I've mentioned this in previous videos, but since 2010, I've lost about 55 pounds. And the way that I did that was just through intuitive eating and through really listening to my body. And in 2012, I kind of, towards the last half, I definitely like fell off the wagon of that. That's kind of why I had that resolution this year to like find balance in my eating again, because I know that I can. But the reason the book that I got, it also has like guided hypnosis kind of thing. It's kind of unique, but I got it the week of spring break, so for a week and a half, and it's truly helped me. Like I just don't allow like the negative thoughts about food, or like wanting to overeat, or like wanting to eat when like I'm a big emotional eater. And it's just really helped me in that way, really understand that the messages that I'm getting are not what I should listen to. If I'm not hungry, like I'm at work and I'm feeding the kids snack, I don't necessarily need a snack. And it's just kind of helping me realize that, and also really helping with like my self-esteem and like my view of myself. And next video I'll make sure I bring it and you can see it. um I guess the last thing I want to say is I'm feeling really like the last couple weeks has been a real challenge to like find kind of my I'm like really trying to work on like the acceptance of myself really recently. And I think the last week has been like really positive and really helpful. And every like challenge with like my family or school or work just brings me closer to like achieving a mental state of like calm and equilibrium.